Hey everyone, Killman here today with a tips and tricks video on Infected. And I'm just going to be doing this map randomly, and I know I didn't show the full game because it took about almost, like everyone died at about 20 seconds at about the end, so I just recorded 5 minutes of it. But okay, I'm just going to be talking about today. We are going to be showing one little trick that I figured out is to stay in groups. That's one thing that really helps out. I've seen people survive an entire onslaught pretty long. It usually doesn't always work, but it does it pretty well. If you stick together, you got more of a chance of killing one person, and they'll probably have you back because they don't want to die either. And you gotta kind of watch yourself here. Like, look for little tricks in areas that people won't normally look. If it's out of their sight, out of just running past, they probably won't go and mess with you. And it just seems to help out if you want to hide. Usually hiding by yourself works more than with a whole bunch of people, because there's not a one big area where 5 people can hide, can there? Like maybe 2 at most with hiding, but mainly go with 1. And that's something that, like, it's sad you can't get the best of both worlds, but either you get the advantage of surprise or they do. They can play stupid, but don't always shoot at them when you're going by. So this is the little spot that I found just to show you. Like, I can hide right here, and I'm not going to shoot at them. Like, you can put that up, it'll alert them. If it explodes, if they die or anything, don't put it right in front of you like I just did, because if I would've shot that and died. And don't be that noob that just jumps off the edge at the end of the map just because you don't feel like the actual really doing something. It's annoying, because you may be at like 2 seconds left, about to win, and then boom, some idiot jumps off the map. I didn't see you feeling sorry for the Seeker. Like, maybe if it's 1, I would feel sorry for him if someone was going up against, sadly, me when I'm going this well. You see, like that guy just did. And it's just really about, you just gotta get used to it. You see, you can't really, if this is also a good way to, like, if you just prestige and you want to get ranked up pretty fast, well, you're probably going to be low rank, it's going to be easy to rank up, but in fact, it's probably what you want to start with, because you really can't use own weapons. It's just what the game gives you. It's more about skill, and it'll show exactly how well you are at it, until you get to a high enough level to where you get your weapons back. I know you get like 1 or whatever. Every time you prestige, you get to keep 1 that you pick, but come on. You can't just go through this game using 1 weapon. So, I'm just showing you a few things, like what I've picked up over time, and, yeah, you see, you gotta watch that. You see how he died? Learn from his mistakes. And, I actually do end up being the last survivor, which is pretty much insane. You wanna blow your brains out kind of area, because they know exactly where you are. You gotta try surviving. And if you actually survive the entire onslaught of the time and not die, and you're the last person, and you win, if you, well, survived in all, like, you never die once, that is impressive. You basically mastered it. Or everyone else sucks. So yeah, I'm just gonna head back to the spot. Oh, remember, if you're an infected, it's not very hard to place down spawn beacons where a lot of people are and they're not gonna move. And, well, in tactical insurgent, sorry. And they will, and they're not gonna move. You can keep coming at them, and they're gonna think, okay, give it a minute, they're not gonna come. So, this is when I think time to move. If you notice that, quick reaction. And remember, they got spike balls, they can get you out of the areas you don't think they can knife you in. So remember.